ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving the ball into the final third, and the stats back that up. He's so good at breaking lines, he just seems to know instinctively the spaces he can exploit.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Molina is the guilty party there. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Throw it. And it's Cancelo. McAllister. Tagliafico, De Paul, Fernandes, Molina, Fernandes, Romero, De Paul, Fernandes, Simeone, Fernandes. Back into the middle. Vitinha does really well to win the ball there. Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pedro Neto. Over to the left. Mendes looking to run onto it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Time to deliver. Oh, that's nice. Shoots! It's their first effort on goal.
He'll be annoyed with himself after that. Nothing wrong with his anticipation or his positioning.
And it's Mendes. Vitinha! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Otamendi. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Tagliafico. Could be danger here. McAllister. Inacio did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
João Neves laid out to the left flank. Messi. Fernandes. De Paul. Romero shifted upfield. Simeone. Messi. De Paul. Messi. Alvarez. Tagliafico. And it's Messi. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. De Paul. McAllister. Bruno Fernandes. And it's played forward. Ronaldo, oh, good spread. He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo Silva delivers. Oh, great shot. Can he finish? Messi. Aim forwards. Simeone. Now he's off and running. Molina. Simeone. Simeone. Simeone hurtling down that right flank. Messi hits it! A real chance and a real let-off.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. Plays it through. Cross goes in there. Bullish header! Goal! Portugal! First blood drawn.
Portugal, yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Paul. Messi. Fernandes, forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. Portugal have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Romero. Simeone. Portugal leading here after what's been an eventful start to the game. Fernandes, gently done. And he's there to clear it. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alvarez. Alvarez proves just a little bit too strong. Pedro Neto. And that's really well manoeuvred. Dealt with nicely by the defence. McAllister. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. That's a good run down the left. Nice control. Played in with purpose. Tries to get it clear. De Paul. And it's Messi. Lobbed in behind. Tagliafico is onto this. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez. Looking for support. João Cancelo is there and he can get that clear. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. João Cancelo. Mendes chasing after it. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. João Neves. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Defending of the desperate variety. Crosses it in here. And he's there to clear it. Alvarez. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto played out towards the right wing. That has been knocked clear. What a throw in. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes with the delivery. And out it comes again. And that is out of play. De Paul. Fernandes. Fernandes shifted upfield. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And he goes cross-field. And here's Neto. Big chance! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Nuno Mendes. And he's shooting! Simeone. Moved on forwards. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Mendes. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Molina aimed forwards. Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Clearly not happy with that. Vitinha. And it's played forward. And it's Mendes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. It's gone for a throw-in. João Cancelo. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that was very necessary. Gonçalo Inácio. Pedro Neto. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Romero. Tagliafico. Romero.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Inácio, gently done. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Out to the right. Cross from Cancelo. And that has been cleared. Alvarez. Alvarez, forwards and with intent. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Inácio, nicely aimed pass. Cristiano Ronaldo. Proves too strong. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Almost half an hour in now. There's the shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's following up! He scores! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly. So that's 2 now without reply. Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Romero. And that's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Bernardo Silva. It's a threatening ball. Danger averted for now. Oh, it's come loose. Played out to the right. And they've got rid. Could move up a gear here. And here's Alvarez. Played back in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. João Cancelo looks to the other side. Messi. Simeone. Molina. Can he latch on to this? Simeone. Swept in. Playing towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto providing an outlet on that flank. Fernandes. Simeone. João Cancelo. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And for a moment, time stood still.
Bruno Fernandes, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. Now it's McAllister. Messi. Nuno Mendes. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Messi. Tagliafico. Otamendi. De Paul. Otamendi shifted upfield. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Plenty to aim at here. Otamendi aim forwards. Messi. And he's picked out the run. That's good play. Now it's Simeone. And it's Molina. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Vitinha is there, and he can get that clear. Inacio, gently done. It's an inviting looking ball, that. McAllister. Tagliafico. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Tagliafico goes forward. Cleared away. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a throw. Simeone. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Bernardo Silva. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes! It's off target and by quite a way. Simeone. Alvarez. Messi. Oh, good spread. Molina puts them all in. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left, and it's Mendes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! And he thumps it clear. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Out to the left it goes. And that has been cleared. And that has sent him sprawling.
João Cancelo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. Romero. Messi. De Paul moved on forwards. Otamendi. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. That is lovely. That has been knocked clear. And it's played forward. McAllister. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Fernandez cuts out the pass. That's really well manoeuvred. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Portugal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. So off we go once more. No reported change to either side during the break. Tagliafico. McAllister. What's the throw? Alvarez. And here's Messi. Ronaldo has his eye on that match ball. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Gets it away. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Now who's going to be first to this? Fernandes. Simeone. Messi. Simeone. Picks it up out wide. Molina. That's an excellent interception. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. Vitinha. João Neves. Vitinha. That's been drilled forward. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Otamendi. De Paul. Fernandes. Otamendi forwards and with intent. Gonzalo Inacio. Araujo. João Cancelo. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Otamendi cuts it out. Romero. Fernandes. Tagliafico. Otamendi, that's a sharp pass. And that has put paid to that. Bruno Fernandes. Araujo. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Strong running down that left flank. Aimed in towards... Goes for the header! Oh, not the best of headers. Fernandes. Simeone.
Portugal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, super find. Brilliantly cut out. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Simeone. Tagliafico. McAllister. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Messi. De Paul, aim forwards. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. Vitinha with the clearance. Argentina have reclaimed it. And he's well positioned here. They've played it short. It'll be a throw-in. Simeone. Alvarez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Vitinha, Bruno Fernandes, Araujo, João Neves, and it's Bruno Fernandes, Otamendi, McAllister, Tagliafico, McAllister, Alvarez. Keeper's got good distance on that. Otamendi makes the interception. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes, chance to shoot! Tagliafico getting this one clear. Argentina
Look like they're defending with more compactness now, certainly down the middle.
And what is that a reaction to, Jim?
Well, I think it's a move to combat the aerial threat in repelling those crosses.
Vitinha. Ronaldo is being harried and hassled.
Well, to be fair to that defence, it's nigh on impossible to cater for such astute movement, but at least, eventually, they've made the right call.
Romero. Fernandes shifted upfield. Simeone. Bruno Fernandes. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. Over to the left. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. And here's Bruno Fernandes. It's a goal kick. Fernandes. Tagliafico. Portugal with this handy-looking 2-0 lead. They are looking comfortable. Back into the middle. Oh, that's well done, really robust. So much time and space here. Inacio attempts a clearance. That'll be a throw-in. Nice physical challenge. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Araujo. Gonzalo Inacio. João Neves. Forward it goes. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Gonzalo Inacio. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha, gently done. Tries to get it clear. And claimed it back swiftly. Almost an hour gone. Moved on forwards. Messi. Molina. Fernandez. And it's played forward. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez. Mendes gets across to intercept that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Spread out to the left. Hoisted in. And he's there to get it away. Alvarez. And now the breakaway. Out to the right. Great work on the overlap. And here's Alvarez. McAllister, done delicately. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Romero. Pedro Neto did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Bruno Fernandes, forwards and with intent. McAllister. De Paul. Tagliafico. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Ronaldo played out to the left flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Simeone. Alvarez. McAllister. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico. That's not going to find its target. And reclaimed it in a trice. Bernardo Silva tries to dink it through. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's come loose. Fernandez gets it clear. Portugal have got it back and they'll have another go. Molina. Messi. Argentina ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Tagliafico. Romero. Messi. Oh, can he get onto this? Well read, nice interception. Simeone. Molina. João Cancelo gets rid without sophistication. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. João Cancelo carries the ball down the right. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. He can get that clear. And that's been won straight back. Mendes, 2 assists to his Bruno Fernandes! Oh, split-second reaction.
Bruno Fernandes actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
De Paul. Romero. Molina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Pedro Neto. Gonzalo Inacio. Inacio played over towards the opposite flank. De Paul. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Messi, and Messi! Inacio, aim forwards. Vitinha. Bernardo Silva. Just about up to 75 minutes. Alvarez. Romero. Otamendi. De Paul. Tagliafico. And here's McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Out to the left it goes. Oh, played through for the wide man. McAllister. Messi hits it! João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Over to the left. That's very neat. And it's Vitinha. Good chance here! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I can tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as there are a couple of goals up.
Alvarez played out towards the right wing. Araujo. Vitinha shifted upfield. Good running, strong and purposeful. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Romero, gently done. That's really well manoeuvred. Simeone. Messi. Moved on forwards. Plenty waiting in the middle. Vitinha did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's McAllister. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Alvarez. Alvarez!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Gonzalo Inacio. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. João Neves forwards and with intent. And he's there to clear it. Pedro Neto. Oh, what a ball!
Bruno Fernandes really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Messi. Romero shifted upfield. Alvarez. Out to the right. Molina. There are a few waiting for it. Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
It's a good effort. You can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's been taken short. Tagliafico. McAllister, and he's gone backward here. De Paul. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Simeone tries a shot! It's really well cleared. And no, he couldn't find the finish. Pedro Neto gets over and intercepts. Araujo. João Neves. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Molina. Simeone. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. De Paul. And it's Molina. Molina. Oh, sweet feet. Fernandes. Vitinha with the foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And the shot! They've scored!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
João Neves, aim forwards. De Paul. McAllister, gently done. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Messi.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Argentina cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time. And Messi! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Araujo. Portugal moments now away from seeing this one out. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes spread out to the left. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Played into the box. That has been knocked clear. Can he deliver? Out for a throw. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva shapes to shoot! Romero trying to... In he goes again! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome. Keeper has taken decisive action. Now it's Bernardo Silva has a goal! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Fernandes. Otamendi. De Paul. De Paul shifted upfield. Araujo. Tries a measured ball. Romero gets good distance on it. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's a loose ball. Well, what's he giving here? Well, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike! Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Portugal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Nuno Mendes. Araujo. João Cancelo. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Molina. Now it's Simeone. Molina. Molina's cross. Araujo gets it away. Bernardo Silva moved on forwards. 2 minutes to be added on. Cristiano Ronaldo played out to the right. João Cancelo. Oh, smashing header! Harmlessly behind. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Romero. Aim forwards. And it's Molina. And that is that. Portugal, what a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Undoubtedly gave us the perfect example of how you start a game of football. They came out with purpose, intensity, energy. They were determined to grab the initiative and, of course, were duly awarded.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.